everyone, are you ready for another adventure? It's me, Wookie, and I'm back with another fake Grand Order video, and I'm joined once again with my brother Knux.
Hello!
Because today we're going to be summoning for Alice! Woo! Alice, that's right. I'll be doing 5 multi, and then I don't know how many my brother plans to do. 3. He's going to put up the number 3. He's going to be doing 3. And that should be it for us. And if you're wondering how come I'm not going to be using any of these tickets, even though I have 374 and I could easily do some more summons, these are all for anniversary. I've been saving up for Beasterish Kagal, and I think that, yeah, that's a basic summary of it. So yeah, that's going to be today's video. I hope you like it. If you do, feel free to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Tell us how you did with Alice. Some people are already telling me in that other video how their pulls with Alice are doing, but if you want to tell me here, go ahead. And let's begin, shall we? So, 5. If I can hopefully get her early, I will stop summoning because I don't need NP2. Mainly because my Grand is actually a quick caster, which is Daikokutin. So I don't really need Alice because if the mice are going to be my Grand and going to be my main way to do AoE stuff. But because of her little stally gameplay type dealio, I can still use her in a bunch of other stuff. So I wouldn't mind having her.
There's like I guess there's 3 casters that I have in mind for my Grand, and to be fair, I have a very long time to think about who I want my Grand caster to be, just due to story consensus. But the current 3 I have, I'm pretty sure only 2 of them are technically out.
Really?
Because the first one is Shirazade.
Imaginary number attribute. Thank you. I definitely thought of Sherazade as one of my potential Grand choices. If I had maybe a little bit more NP on her, maybe. But I did go with Daikokutin, yeah.
Yeah, and I still have a lot to choice. I could still change at the very last moment. The second was Gilles de Reyes.
Yes, of course. Of course.
And then the one that isn't out yet and won't be out for a while was the Old Man of the Sakura Blossoms.
Oh, he would, yes. Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
And that's gonna be way...
It's after the Grand stuff.
It's after the Grand stuff.
So you would probably have it the case of being, you can have a Grand caster for now, and then if you end up pulling it, give him the buff instead.
Yeah.
Probably the good way of doing it. Yeah, you know. Take it, I usually don't put too much emphasis... Ooh, gold.
We got some gold.
Gold.
We're hoping for a caster.
That's a caster.
Yay!
Let's go, Alice. I guess I can do another multi for Alco. I definitely can. I didn't actually expect it to get a full multi. Let's go! Real happy about that. I think I'll go 1 additional multi on Alco and I'll call it there because I still do need to worry about summer and stuff.
Oh,
but
yeah,
I'll take the easy, if I can get Alco, that'd be amazing, but I'll take the easy W where I can get them, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's amazing though. Let's go first. It's funny, you got Alco your first multi and then I got, no, you took 3, right?
3.
You took 3.
I got 2 actually.
Took 2. Figured it out. Here she is. I would look forward to learning more about her whenever I get to Witch on the Holy Night, which I plan to try and beat sometime after I beat Expedition 33, which should be today, hopefully.
I was gonna say, I know your thing is like I'll skip it later and then I get to read it later.
Yeah.
You can't.
Well, that's the good thing about, to me, is that I'm not gonna skip the game. I'm gonna skip all the story cutscenes here and then read it for a video. What?
You can game over.
What do you mean I can game over?
You have to, yeah, there's game over options.
In this event?
In this event, yeah.
Alright, well, I'll just deal with it. Anyway, I'll deal another one for Alco then.
That's what got me shocked because I was going to do the same thing and then I was like, what do you mean game over?
I didn't know that you could just do game over like that. Well, I'll figure it out.
Ain't that a kick in the nards?
Yes, it is, a little bit. That's very annoying, but to be fair, that sounds like a Grand Order in some kind of sense. I guess it makes sense if you're reading the story and you can kind of go through there, but it is annoying to have like fail states in an event.
Yeah.
There probably isn't that big of a deal. You just do it again, right?
Yeah, you just do it again.
Just do it again.
It is annoying because I was like, I probably have to hold down my thumb so I can like avoid most of the text box. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, so I can avoid what is exactly going on in this situation. Interesting. Yeah, I didn't know that because I try and avoid a lot of the stuff until we get there. So I would have just been as flabbergasted when I went there. There's Gil's Reyes. But Saber form. Saber. So yeah, sick with it. I'm also completely drained, by the way, because I did spend like 2 hours and 30 minutes in a commander game with my friends today, which required me to do a lot of thinking.
And I just got out of work.
You just got out of work, and I also was doing a lot of screaming. No, I don't know if it's screaming is the... I mean, you're there. Would you categorize it as screaming, or is it just me talking normally?
I think you were just loudly talking to me because I had my headphones in.
Okay, so you were just loudly talking, got you. But it has to be said just because of the things that was going on. And it was a crazy game. It was literally like neck and neck and neck and neck for the entirety of it until the end.
Yeah.
Great times. Phantasmal food crawl. But I eventually won it with the turtle van running over 3 of my friends. Going beep beep. Phantasmal food crawl.
Who was writing it?
Technically it was Leonardo. He wrote it twice, and then the person who wrote it, I think the other time, was maybe Michelangelo. It was the only thing that kept being survived. Everything else kept dying.
Yeah.
More of it sees.
I think I caught the
basic
keywords. It's like, oh, dangerous Donatello.
Yeah, funny. No, Donatello wasn't that. Okay, that's 2 multis. I'm gonna call it quits right there. I'm happy with my 1 multi Alice. I gave another 1 for Alco, and now I think it's time to go over and switch over to your side.
Yay.
So we're gonna have Luffy transition us over now. Boom, transition over, and now we're back. All right, go ahead, brother Jack.
My 3 multis for
Your 3 multis.
Alice.
Let's see if you can also sweep this up, and this will be your 2nd SSR for the year.
Let's hope so. It really is happening in
Our cat Lucifer, he's just kind of playing with one of the cat toys. He's acting up right now because we're not giving him undivided attention.
Yeah, unfortunately. That's how it goes.
That's how it goes. He does this whenever he's like, I notice that you guys aren't currently paying attention to me. How can I make the most noise randomly in the background?
William Tell.
Yeah, exactly. He's like, I can William tell you about that cat right there.
Very telling.
Some would say when we named the cat Lucifer, we were maybe asking for it. But how were we supposed to know that he knew what his namesake was and he would be a devil to us?
Not the devil.
No, he's a good boy. He's just a little loud.
Yeah.
Good going. Good going over there.
Another Lancer.
Another Lancer.
A lot of servants.
Cool.
But no golds. Kook Colin.
Yeah, Kook Colin. He's here. In his blue suit.
Blue suit.
I was most recently seeing we have the watch over the night. I'm hoping that this doesn't get me demonetized talking about this, so I'm going to be very careful when I said this. But apparently a lot of people said that a lot of the Shiro gay dojins begin with the women saying, okay, Shiro, we're going to the ball. And then and then in pops in one of the men, and he instantly folds, and it sounded like so fucking funny to me that I said, that's amazing, keep doing that, that's awesome. I love it. Oh no, we're laughing too hard at the... I'm gonna pause. All right, we're back.
The audio a little bit messed up.
Well, it might be, but we'll fix it. Just that we get back to the rest of the multi. Another coup popped up. Oh! Quickly skip to the end of the multi.
Okay. Winter.
Okay. All right. I think we're legitimately back after some issues. Okay. Getting back, that was the first multi. Clearly, the topic at hand completely devastated the game. They said, why are you talking about our intellectual property in such a manner? Gemstone backshots, that's actually what we want you to talk about.
Oh no, here comes the boy.
Oh god, and here comes Lucifer. He's getting close.
He's
to the wires.
Tail on the wire.
This maybe is the most cursed summon video that we ever done. Thank you very much for people who are still watching this. I think we might have the greatest summon videos. There definitely no one else does it like us. Most people go, hey everybody, I'm here with like 5,000 Saint Quartz. Let's see how many.
And we have like 3.
We have like 3 and 5, and then most of our conversations are like, oh yeah, let's talk about the time Shiro, the setup of the Shiro Dojin, where they say we're going to the mall, Shiro. I hope you don't
mind.
I hope you don't mind. Bye.
And then in comes insert veil.
Insert male enters the room, enters the conversation. That's the kind of content you get from us. That's what you get from us. It's not content, it's video. There we go. Mapu Tofu. Perfect synchronization. Let's go.
Kodomine enters.
And Kodomine enters the chat. I assume that no one else does it like this. I assume we're the only ones who do 5 multis and say, let's get it.
I guess we're done.
I guess we're done here, folks. 1 multi. I'm not even going for multiple NPs. Anyway,
You gotta realize
we hope you enjoy it.
We love to underestimate FGO and how many multis it takes to really get a unit.
It does.
And we don't care about the outcome.
Yeah, no, we're not the most prepared for it, so we just go. You know what?
I'm holding back Lucifer as we are doing the summon, so
Yeah.
you can stop brushing his head against the wire.
We treat FGO summons like those dudes in Squid Game who said one more game.
One more game. The transmutation magecraft.
That looks like a guy who knows his way around transmutation magecraft.
My Marugoshi Shinji.
The Shinji doll.
Ow.
All right.
Last multi.
Nice multi.
This was a cursed multi. It has Zhang Jue and back shots.
Tiny little full loading. Let's see if that's enough to summon forth Alice.
Alan.
Hello, everyone. I lost my job at Smiling Friends.
I was thinking about Woody Allen.
Oh, yeah, we are not summoning Woody Allen. But hold up right there. That's a
crazy.
A huge X in the air.
Double-sided berserker.
I only acknowledge one Alan, and that is Alan from Spy Friends. I thought I was about to say my favorite Alan. Beowulf. I was gonna say my favorite Alan quote. And I realized that was again something that would likely get me demonetized again.
Yeah, Phantasmal's food crawl. Looks like Beowulf was why Foe was running so much.
Maybe. Have you never pulled him before?
I have. But how long has it been since I pulled Beowulf?
I guess the game was like, we need to remember everything about Beowulf at this exact moment.
Yeah, I don't know if I summoned for Beowulf on this phone.
Also fitting that he is a classical thing. Did you know that the cock robin is like a real thing from a poem?
Yeah.
That's what, because Alice's thing is based off of it, and that's where I learned in there they say, oh good cock robin. Let me see if I can find it. Otherwise the YouTube is going to assume that I went bad. I can't remember the exact name of the poem other than like if I put in the words, hopefully. I was about to put in
Gold caster. Yeah. We'll clear on the collab.
Just when I was going for Cock Robin.
He said, "Stop! Don't talk about my Cock Robin."
Who killed Cock Robin is the name of the poem that I believe the event itself is also based off of it.
It sounds all right.
Let me see if I can.
It would make sense why Robin, though, Sojiro's Robin exists in the first place.
Yes, it would. It says, "Who killed Cock Robin? I," said the sparrow, "with my bow and arrow I killed Cock Robin. Who saw him die? I," said the fly, "with my little teeny eye I saw him die. Who caught his blood? I," said the duck. "It was just my luck, I caught his blood. Who'll make the shroud? I," said the beetle, "with my thread and needle I'll make the shroud. Who'll dig his grave? I," said the owl, "with my pick and towel I'll dig this grave. Who'll be the parson? I," said the rook, "with my little book I'll be the parson. Who'll be the clerk? I," said the lark, "if it's not in the dark I'll be the clerk. Who'll carry the link? I," said the linnet, "I'll fetch it in a minute. I'll carry the link. Who will be Chef Mourner? I, said the dove. I mourn for my love. I'll be chief mourner. Who will carry the coffin? I, said the kite. It is not through the night. I'll carry the coffin. Who will bear the pall? I, said the crow. With the cock and the bow, I'll bear the ball. I'll bear the pall. Who will sing a psalm? I, said the thrush. As she sat on a bush, I'll sing a psalm. Who will toll the bell? I, said the bull. Because I can pull, I'll toll the bell. All the birds of the air fell a sighting and a sobbing when they heard the bell toll for poor Cock Robin.
That's like the Avengers Endgame
of birds.
Yeah,
as like
of birds
as they pull up. It's like that scene where everyone pulls up in like the funeral gear, like the Guardians of the Galaxy showed up in the black themed Guardian in the black themed funeral grill for Cock Robin.
I was gonna say the bull carrying the bell or tolling the bell. That's like Captain America catching Mjolnir.
It's exactly like that. Anyway, amazing video. This is maybe the most chaotic one we've had in a bit, but we both got Alice. We both did it in under 3 multis. Insane. We wish you guys the best of luck. And we thank you once again for joining us for the summons. As always, if you want to go check out my brother, you can go over to his channel, which will be linked in a comment down below, but you can also just click on the little button thingy now that they do YouTube sharing here. It also puts my brother up there as long as I remember to share it with him. So you can go subscribe to him to go check out some more Uma Musume. What's going on in Uma Musume? It's been a week since I asked you that. It's been 5 days, but what happened in those 5 days?
Champions meet.
Yeah, champions meet happened. That's how that when you know that pic of when Uncle Ben dies in Spider-Man and Spider-Man asks him, "What killed you, Uncle Ben?"
Squid Game.
I say champions meet long 3,200.
You know, that's fair.
That's what kills me, unfortunate. But we'll see if I can. I made it to the end of round 2, so yeah, you can go to my brother's channel to go check out some more Uma Musume stuff there. You can go check out my channel here where I'll continue to be doing videos. I should hopefully try, maybe if by Easter, whether or not I'm probably eventually gonna do a video doing the story stuff of the event itself, and then I'm also trying to get back to making sure I promise to do an actual legitimate Shonen Archive for April, because it's been a while since I've been able to do one of those, which is just me going through doing Shonen Jump stuff. But anyway, there'll also be Fago videos as well. Our cat Lucifer will also be around trying to cause as much mischief as he can. And that'll be it for today's video. So once again, thank you guys very much for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Say goodbye, boy.
Goodbye.
Peace out. Bye-bye. Do you want to say anything goodbye, Lucifer?
Boy. Say something. Don't look at me like that.
He doesn't want to say bye.
He doesn't want to say bye.
But bye-bye.